Hello everyone, peace and blessings. So you all, I am heading to work, heading to get these dollars to turn to the losses. And I was stopping by the bank so I can ask about the bank-to-bank transfer, like transferring money from here to Africa. I was wanting to know about that. I've been meaning to look into that for a while now, so I said, since I'm early, I got time to stop. So anyway, I stopped, and when I walked in, the banker said, "You from Africa?" And I just paused, I'm like, how he know? I forgot about my Africa earrings I had on. He said, "I see your earrings." I said, oh. I said, "Yes, I'm from Africa." I said, "Well, I'm not from Africa." I said, "No, I am from Africa." Africa's it. Africa's home. I'm from Africa, yes. But anyway, so you all, we started talking. We went in his office, sat down, and started talking. And I see his little Ghana sign on his desk. Beautiful. He said, "Yeah, I'm from Ghana." I said, "I see, the gateway to Africa." Okay. So we goes into talking, blah, 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 blah. I said, "Yeah, I was getting ready for Ghana. Ghana was going to be it." I was on the way during the pandemic. I said, and I ended up visiting Gambia. I said, "Just send me to West Africa. Just send me to West Africa." But anyway, I said, I fell in love with Gambia, end up doing Gambia. So anyway, y'all, so we talked and talked. We all excited, talking about Ghana. We're talking about Africa, and he was telling me about when I go and I visit the slave castles. He was telling me how emotional it's going to be, how I'm gonna get mad, blah blah blah. I said, "Honey, I know, because I done went to Gora Island in Senegal, and I was big mad. I was hurt. I was emotional. I was shedding tears." I said, "I was mad." I said, "So I know." So anyway, you all, so we started talking about that. We started talking about all of that, and both of us were so excited. And you could just tell we just love Africa, honey. And then he said, "But yeah, you gotta be careful of the corruption." I said, "Who you telling?" The Ghanaian tell me you got to be careful because of the corruption. I said, "Who are you telling, baby?" I know. I said, "I'm hipped." And he said, "Because they'll sell lands, they'll get one land and sell it 10 times. I said, "You're absolutely correct. I am on it. I'm hip, sir. I know." So we just laughed about that. We laughed about them selling land 10 times. But anyway, so we talked about the little corruption for a minute. But however, after the corruption is said and done, we still love Africa. Yes, we love Africa. We know Africa is not perfect. We know Africa have corruption. So do the rest of the world. But that do not stop our loving for the motherland. You just have to be careful. You just have to learn and know how to move. That's all. Anyway, you all have a good day. I'm getting these dollars to turn to the losses. And I will see you all on the next go round. Okay, today's shoe game for work. Y'all know I comes on with it, baby. Yes. Aa-Isha Diamond with her shoe game. Carry on. Peace and blessings.